Welcome to Feed My Sheep, a member missionary training program for the Citrus Ridge Stake. Chapter 1. Bring People In. Jesus Christ chose to establish his church on the ancient international trading route called the Via Maris. All of the world's travelers crossed his path and spread the stories of his miracles and his easy-to-remember parables to every village they passed by. Jesus Christ placed his greatest missionaries of the first century at the crossroads of the world. While the Via Maris was traveled by necessity for purposes of trade and refuge, the purpose of most travel around the world today is leisure. Just as Capernaum was located at the crossroads of the world during Jesus Christ's day, Orlando, as the vacation capital of the world, is at the crossroads during these last days. Millions of God's children bring their families to our backyards every week. When these tourists attend our church service, we should treat them as the inspiration they are. They have spent thousands of dollars and taken time off of work to spend time with their families, but still chose to reserve some of this valuable time in worship. Likewise, many faithful non-members are away from home and will Google, what is the best church in Orlando? Google will search the review board and direct them accordingly. Today, we have a different kind of Via Maris. The first century trade routes where information could be carried and passed along have become the 21st century airwaves where information is disseminated over text messages, review boards, and social media. Online missionary work is so important in our area because we live in the vacation capital of the world. We have an opportunity to get Google's algorithms to direct people to Jesus Christ. If everyone participated in giving their local building a 5-star review, we would put the Lord's Church on top of that review list. On top of the review list. This is one way that we can start working smarter instead of harder. When we go to church, we should go out of our way to look for and introduce ourselves to every new person in the congregation. Together, we can make our worship services and meeting houses warm and welcoming to all. There is a place for everyone in Jesus Christ Church, and we want them to feel welcome. Text yourself a short 5-star review, 100 words or less, of your experience in your local ward. Here is an example. When we attended this church for the first time a few years ago, we felt so welcome and loved by the people. The music and the speakers conveyed the Savior's love to our hearts. We have been attending here ever since. Our kids love it, and they have learned so much. It really does feel like a big family. I think this is what the Savior wanted when he said, "As I have loved you, love one another." Now that you have recorded your testimony, it is time to share it. This is the easy part. Just find the church building on Google or Apple Maps and find the review section. Now copy and paste the 5-star experience that you already wrote as your review. Now look at the Stake Center and review it. Now the temple. What buildings have you attended in the past that you can review? Reviewing church buildings and finding ways to get people into the church for any activity is important because it helps break the ice. Accepting the invitation to come to a new church seems a lot less scary if the person can read a positive experience from someone else, knows a member, or has at least been in the building. When engaging in online missionary work, many of the people we interact with will not live within our own ward boundaries. This does not make our missionary efforts any less valuable. We are not trying to build up a church. We are trying to introduce people to God. It is amazing what we can accomplish when we're not worried about getting the credit. It will be helpful to become familiar with the meeting house locators in the Tools app, or to help those you find to help those you meet find a congregation near them. They can request a tour of their meeting house before they attend, or ask for the missionaries to meet with them when they get home if they desire.